Wonderful day to you. I am Seferino Helera Cabanillas V, and today we will illustrate the elements of a short story in a story called Ang Alamat ng Gagamba that was written by Segundo D. Matias Jr. Segundo Matias Jr. was born in Lubao, Pampanga on April 21, 1963. He graduated in Centro Escolar University and started working as a scriptwriter for films and television. He then established Precious Page Corporation or PPC that focused on Tagalog and Taglish romance novels. He also established the Lampara Publishing House Incorporation that focused on children's books. He also received numerous awards for his contribution to Filipino literature, including 3 Carlos Palanca Memorial Awards for Literature, and he has written over 1,500 children's books. But before we start eliciting the elements present in the Ang Alamat ng Gagamba, let's first identify all elements of a short story. First, we have the character. The character is a person or sometimes an animal who takes part in the action of a short story or any other literary work. Next is the setting. It is the time and place where the story takes place. Another one is the plot. It is the set of events that come about because of how the characters interact with each other, and it has 5 elements. First is the exposition. It is the introduction of the story. This is where the characters and setting are introduced. Second is the rising action. It refers to the series of events that build tension and develop the plot towards the climax. It introduces conflicts, complications, and challenges that propel the story forward and engage the reader. Third is the climax. It is the most exciting part of the story. It is a turning point of the story. Here, the story is turned in a different direction toward the conclusion. Fourth is the falling action. It is the immediate reaction to the climax. It is the event that happened after the climax but before the story ends. And lastly, we have the resolution. It is the conclusion of the plot or loose ends are tied up. And sometimes there might not be a clear resolution, and this is called the cliffhanger ending. The next element of a short story is the theme. It is an idea, belief, moral lessons or insights. It is the central argument that the author is trying to make the reader understand. And the last element is the point of view. Point of view refers to the perspective from which the story is narrated. It determines who is telling the story and how the events and characters are portrayed. Point of view plays a crucial role in shaping the reader's understanding and interpretation of the narrative. And now that we already know the different elements of a short story, it's time to discuss the element of Ang Alamat ng Gagamba. The main character in this story is Amba, who serves as the protagonist. Amba is a talented weaver with exceptional skills in fabric making. However, her proficiency leads to arrogance and she challenges others to compete with her. Another important character is Amba's parents, who are skilled weavers themselves and pass down their crafts to Amba. Lastly, there is the old lady or Josa, who is actually a disguised goddess. She challenges Amba and later reveals her divine identity. Moving on to the settings, the story primarily takes place in Amba's home, where she learns the craft of weaving from her skilled parents. It is also the place where she spends most of her time weaving. Next is the plot. At the start of the story, there is a couple blessed with a talented daughter named Amba, who inherits their weaving skills. Amba, from a young age, excels in weaving, even intricate designs. Amba gains fame for her exceptional weaving abilities, attracting people to witness her work. In the rising action, Amba becomes arrogant due to her extraordinary talent and challenges other skilled weavers. Skilled weavers accept Amba's challenge, leading to a weaving competition. Despite Amba's impressive skills, an old woman competes against her, creating a beautiful fabric that surpasses Amba's work. And in the climax, The old woman, revealed to be a goddess in disguise, wins the competition. Amba reacts with anger and accuses the goddess of cheating. Then, in the following action, the goddess scolds Amba for her arrogance and transforms her into a spider as a punishment. Amba's appearance changes and she becomes the first spider. And the resolution is Amba, now a spider, continues to showcase her weaving skills through spider webs. The story reflects on the consequences of Amba's pride and the transformation imposed by the goddess as a lesson. The next element to consider is the theme. In Ang Alamat ng Gagamba, the author aims to convey the message that arrogance and pride can lead to downfall. It teaches the importance of humility, respect for others, and the consequences of letting pride take over. And the last element is the point of view. The story is narrated in a third-person point of view. This is evident from the use of third-person pronouns like siya or he and she, bata or child, and matanda or old person to refer to the characters. The narrator is an external observer who is not directly involved in the events of the story but has knowledge of the character's thoughts and action. And that's all for today's video. Thank you for watching till the end, and please like and share, and make sure to subscribe and hit the notification bell down below. That's all for today. Thank you.